1, 2, 3. This is the Cider Ranch Podcast. I'm Ben.
And I'm Mike.
Episode number 5 of SOAR, baby.
Let's go, baby! Woo!
Now, what does SOAR stand for again?
Cider Ranch, baby, let's go. Come on, baby.
Cider Ranch Podcast.
Come on, baby. Let's go, baby. Come on, baby. Let's go.
As they say in Call of Duty,
No.
when you get a huge snipe, let's go, baby!
Stop.
I'm so sorry.
Stop.
Anyways,
Welcome back, everybody, to the Cider Ranch Podcast. We are still getting our feet wet.
we still are figuring out things to talk about.
We will continue to get better with each episode.
Do you guys like when we keep saying to you,
Cringe.
we are still getting our feet wet? Stay tuned for more. No, we got the content. Let's go.
Let's keep it going, baby. Let's go.
I want to talk about right now about what's on my mind. I'm kind of
Okay,
I'm
hold on,
a little bit
hold on.
upset
Hold
today.
on, let me set the table. No, stop!
I
Let me set the table.
Can I say
know.
something?
Yes.
I kind of have to go poo,
Actually?
but I will hold it. I'm just kidding. We'll move on.
So you don't actually have to
Look,
go.
right now he's cringing. He thinks that
Yeah,
I'm being
because it's
serious,
so cringe.
but it's actually funny.
Stop. It's not funny, bro. Okay, stop.
Go ahead. Set the
Okay,
table. Put
okay,
the plates
okay.
on.
I don't
put
want
the fork. Put the spoons. Let's
Okay.
go.
I don't want people to think that I'm just an interrupter and that's what I do. But at the end of the day, I'm going to set this up. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
So I call Ben today because I'm going over to his place to record this podcast, which we're talking about right now. And he sounded pissed. Okay. He sounded upset. He sounded down on his luck, just annoyed. Okay. Benny, what's wrong? Benny proceeded to say,
Well, I'll just say what's on my mind. So we got new phones today. You know, my parents, she got this new plan for cell phones.
Just
with
tell
the
the- just
school
tell- just
district.
tell
And
them-
so what happened was
Yeah.
we got the phones. I was looking for this nice red phone. It's the wrong color. Yeah, it's not a huge deal. It's the don't roll your eyes at me. It's not the aspect of no, I'm getting a new phone. Yeah, that's great. But at the same time, it's like ordering something off of Amazon and getting like a secondhand. It's like secondhand. It's like, well, that's nice, but I wanted that. So it's not red. I'm kind of pissed off.
okay, but
I'm kind of upset.
Okay.
I wanted it to be red, and
Okay.
I was looking forward to it for about a week and a half.
right.
I come on, the phone's here, not red.
Right. But okay. So back up. What type of phone did you get?
I think it's yours, like the X. It might be the
it's
11.
not. You have the
Is it the 11?
you have the iPhone 11. Okay.
It shows you how much I know about Apple products.
So you got the iPhone 11 and you wanted the red color
I did.
and you got the black instead.
I did.
But everything else is the same.
Everything else is the same. It's just
Why?
It's
Okay.
a little bit off.
Why are you hung up on that color?
Because I wanted something different. I wanted to kind of expand my boundaries a bit. You know,
But
live life on the edge.
But it doesn't. Okay. If I can play devil's advocate,
for sure.
I hear it's annoying because you wanted the red color. I get that, and you can pick whatever color you want. So what happened there? Like, why didn't you get the red color? I thought that's the one you wanted.
No, she misclicked.
Who did?
My wife, Erin.
So she missed.
She's in the other room. She is listening right now.
I don't think
But she's I know she's okay with it. We've already made up. It's I've moved on from it. I was in a really bad place earlier. You know,
Yeah.
It's not life will go on, but it's annoying. And that kind of takes us into the next thing that is actually even more of a piss off. And the fact that we made a really sick Gmail account and a YouTube page.
Yep.
Yeah. Why are you laughing at me like that?
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the situation because I agree with you.
You're
stupid.
You're triggering me even more.
Yeah, which is my goal. Okay, but
It's work. Go ahead.
okay, so that YouTube thing is stupid because I set up the Gmail account. Everything was good. The password made sense. The password I wrote down, I double checked a couple times after I made the account. Everything was good. I logged out. I signed back in multiple times. Everything was good throughout like 3 days ago. Anyways, now our first episode on YouTube has like 59 or 60 views.
Yeah.
It's doing okay. I mean, I'll be honest, I probably hit refresh a few times, but who doesn't, right? Who doesn't, right? Anyways, so now we're trying to log in. It doesn't work. So our Gmail account doesn't work. Our YouTube account doesn't work because it's all connected to the same Gmail. And for whatever reason, it keeps saying our password's wrong when it's not wrong. It's definitely the right password. And before you guys say anything about our caps lock, it's turned off.
And there's no sticky keys anymore, so that couldn't be the problem anyway.
Now that's what we call a joke in the biz.
And that's the way the cookie. We're doing voices now, and I can't. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah, moving on. Do we want to talk about the news at all? Or
I would just like to say once again, we're still getting our feet. I'm just kidding.
Stop!
We are getting our feet wet. We want you to stick with it. I'm just kidding. Okay, we were going to talk. Can we please focus on this? I don't think that you wanted to say it, but then we're talking about things that happened today and some things that,
Okay, hold on.
Some things may have been kind of shitty for other people.
Hold on. But I don't want to jump right into that one because I want to leave that one a little bit longer because I think that's going to be an interesting conversation.
Oh,
okay, do we have? But okay, if we jump in, do you want to jump into that one right now?
I would like to. I would like you to warn the audience first about things that you just can't trust.
Okay. All right. So I'm driving into work this morning. It's 5 a.m.
Do you got any pop left in there?
Oh yeah,
Thanks.
I just had Burger King, so I got a nice little Diet Coke action. So I'm driving into work. And I'm 2 minutes from work, and I have a longer commute than most.
Mm-hmm.
I am 2 minutes away. Okay, I drive up. Oh look, I see my parking spot. Wow, this whole drive is going great. Music's good. Slowly integrating into a little bit of talk radio. It's early, right? Haven't had my coffee yet, but I'm doing well, right?
Yeah.
And then I get an urge to fart. Okay. Who doesn't? Once in a while. Felt like any other normal time. Just a quick rep. See you later. How do you do? Right? Okay. Let me tell you, it sure as heck was not a regular fart. It was a shart.
It was the fabled shart. The shit fart.
It hasn't happened to me in probably, oh God, like 10 plus years.
Can I ask the question?
Like that, it's been, I've done it before, but that one was bad.
So did you poop your pants?
Okay, so kind of, but not really. So it was really wet and it was gross and it just felt disgusting. So I had to run basically from my car to my work.
Yeah.
And just
go on. I'm actually enthralled listening to this.
And to figure it out. It was horrible. Well, what do you do? You can't even trust it anymore. Do you know how many times? What?
You're right. You can never trust it.
I've been okay. You know the amount of times I've had to fart since this morning, and I don't.
You've just been keeping it in.
It's terrifying. If you're in an environment like a work environment, or you're driving to work now, and you don't have time, like if you're not going home, and you take that risk,
this is life-changing information.
Well, it is because
is.
I just want to enlighten the audience and let people know you can't trust it. You just can't. It's too much. If you risk yourself, or if you risk doing that, you're done. Game over.
Yeah, there's not a lot you can do.
But what do you like? Okay,
were your pants okay?
My pants are fine. Yeah,
they survived.
It really wasn't that bad. It was just unexpected, and it was such a gross feeling. It was wet. It was disgusting. I felt shamed. You know when obviously nobody else can see, but you feel like everyone notices?
Yeah.
That's kind of how I felt.
It's a spotlight effect for adolescents. Well, here comes Psychology Ben out. The spotlight effect is basically when you feel like the entire world is looking at you, or you feel like everyone in your vicinity is like judging every single little thing that you do.
Yeah.
Like, oh, did they just check that I pulled my pants up? Guess what? No one's fucking looking. No one cares.
But so the spotlight effect, kind of going back to that, wouldn't you say that's more like paranoia? Like, wouldn't that be more like
typical adolescent behavior?
So
but for adults, I guess it could be paranoia.
I'll be honest, like when I was a kid, I definitely had that. I would always be, not that when I was a kid, of course I cared what people think.
Yeah.
And I was looking around and I was constantly checking to see what people were doing. And even now, don't get me wrong, I give less of a shit what people think. But at the end of the day, I'm still like aware of my surroundings, and if people are watching, I'll notice it.
Yeah.
It may not affect me as much, but I'll notice it. I don't know if that's still like a spotlight effect. But like, for example, like let's say,
you always notice things. I mean,
well, how about this? Let's say you're driving home from work and you start picking your nose. Do you think people are watching you? Why do you feel invincible in your car picking your nose? Why do you feel that way? Because I think most people do. But Seriously, you're driving home,
Yeah.
picking your nose.
Probably because you're probably the people that you're passing on the street, the people that you're driving by, you're never going to see them again.
But you do
so
it,
you
right?
don't care. Like, oh yeah, of course.
But do you? Here's my question: do you wait till you pass the cars?
No.
They'll be right beside you. They can look in. You just start digging.
No flicks given.
See, I don't do that. I have to wait till I pass the cars, and they're not on my left and right. And if they're not on my left and right, I can do it, no problem.
So it actually genuinely bothers you to be doing it in the vicinity of someone.
Yeah, if I think that somebody could potentially look, I won't do it. But if I think I'm hidden at all, I won't. I will do it. I will do it.
Interesting. I noticed you burped there.
Yeah.
Now,
diet pop, baby. Zero cows, baby. Let's go, baby.
So this was another thing that we were going to chat about and maybe bring to future podcasts as well. But let's do it right now, quickly. What'd you eat tonight? What'd you have?
Oh, a little crispy chicken action from BK with
BK.
a large fry and a large Diet Coke, baby.
Now, I'll be honest. Like, nothing can come close to the Popeyes chicken sandwich from the States.
No, you're right.
But what makes the?
I don't know.
Can I please talk?
Yeah.
Let me finish. Okay, I never get. I'm sorry. I kind of went a bit crazy there, but we're gonna continue on.
Stop.
He's visibly cringing. That was the point.
It's so bad.
But we were gonna be ourselves and be genuine. And you know what? I don't care. So moving on, the chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Explain it to me. How good was it?
Okay, so
and why there?
Okay, the Popeyes chicken sandwich is good because it's really famous right now, but it's only in the U.S., not in Canada yet. So Benny and I went down to the States. This is going back. Was it October or November or something?
Yeah, I think so.
So I think it was November. So we went down to the States. It was like literally a 20-minute drive across the border, and we were at a Popeyes there, and they had the chicken sandwiches. So we tried the spicy one and the regular one. They're only $3 US down there, and they're
so good.
They were the best fast food chicken sandwiches we've had, easily.
And I've had a lot of fast food chicken sandwiches. I've had a lot of fast food.
Oh yeah.
I think that we might actually make people puke wherever they're listening to us in their cars at home if they realized how much the copious amounts of food that we used to eat after coming home from either university or like, hey, we just played tennis. What's a great idea? Going to McDonald's, then Burger King, just getting lots of food.
So give some context. Tell the people what your biggest order would be. For an example, because it would be McDonald's would be your place of choice.
It'd be McDonald's, and I used to have a no fries rule. So I can go on that a bit, and it's true. I used to have a no fries rule, and I would somehow justify myself by saying, if I'm just eating burgers, why do I need? I don't need the fries. I'm just eating burgers. All I really want is the meat. I don't need potatoes with it. I don't need. I want the meat. Okay. I remember one of my biggest orders was a McChicken, and here's what it was. It was a McDouble and a junior chicken because I could justify having two smaller burgers.
Okay.
10 nuggets, a large Coke, and I remember that after that, I think we went to like Wendy's, and I think that we went to somewhere else after, and it was dumb.
We got multiple?
I think we went to 3 places, and we were just like, well, this is a good Saturday night adventure. Let's just drive out and see how much food we could eat.
The worst part was, do you remember at your parents' place? So for some context, again, going back a little ways, this is like what? Not even like 6 years ago.
I hope it's longer than that.
Okay, so we would buy all this food from McDonald's. Like what would be a normal amount of food? Like a burger, fries, and a Coke or something, right?
How about just like a McChicken meal with the McDouble thrown in?
But
there's your typical
here's
meal.
Here's
is that already too much?
Problem.
Is that too much already?
I think for the average person I think a normal person that walks into a McDonald's probably just gets a meal. That's it.
One meal.
Yeah, I don't think they're ordering. They might throw on a small burger, but even then, I think that's pushing it. I think most people go in and they're like, "Hey, give me a McChicken meal or give me a quarter pounder meal with a large fry and like a medium Coke or something like that, or a medium fry, medium Coke," and that's it.
Yeah, I'll say another thing. I don't know if you think of this, but for me, it's kind of bad. So, do you ever get this kind of feeling? You'll be cooking at home. You'll be making a nice meal. You'll be doing whatever, listening to podcasts or what have you, listening to it as you're cooking. And all of a sudden you're thinking, damn, this meal's taking a long time to make. I need to eat more food.
And you continue eating.
So what I'm doing is, as I'm cooking eggs or whatever, by the way, eggs at 3 a.m. in the morning, the best thing. Try it out if you've never done it. You'll love yourself for it. Eggs and orzo at 3 a.m.
Eggs and orzo.
So anyways, I'm making eggs or whatever, and I'm thinking, you know what? It's taking a bit longer to heat up. Why not have some pickles? Why not go into the chippets in the cupboard and just take up a whole bunch of chocolate chips and just eat them up?
But okay, the pickles are fine because they're like
at 2 a.m.
Pickles are like what, 1 calorie?
Pickles are good. Yeah.
There's nothing in them. It's all water.
Water.
And then so how many chippets would you eat? Like a handful? Like a handful's probably like 300 calories, 300, 400 calories.
I thought you were going to say 300 chippets.
That'd be close.
If we're talking a big, and I've got some.
Be honest.
I got some bear paws for hands.
Are we talking just like you put it in your hand and you do scoop in the mouth and
there's no bowl. We're there's no bowl.
So
action.
the hand is the bowl.
It's the hand is the trough.
So do you when
my hand is my own trough to eat. So I go into the chippets
pig
and it's
piglet.
So I go into the chippets bag.
Piglet Benny.
I pull it right out and it's in my mouth. Better go back to the element because I'm making food.
So when you put the chippets in your hand, do you rest your hand on the table because it's like a bowl, and then you just use your other hand? Like, do you use your other hand as as a spoon, and you can't move your other hand from the table because
there's no picking from, like, that's not like people eat popcorn that way. Like they'll put their hand in, they'll bring out one popcorn.
Do you know why I do that?
Is everyone not shoving handfuls of popcorn into their mouth?
No.
That's how I eat popcorn.
I'll tell you why I do it like 1 or 2 at a time now, because it lasts longer. And you're not
1 or 2 popcorn
at a time, but I go quick. It's like one. I'm
like five.
No. You don't do that because you eat it quicker, and your brain doesn't register the fact that you're not full or you're not hungry anymore. So you'll hit a point.
It's a conscious decision.
But you'll hit a point and you'll go, oh, I'm still hungry, and then you'll make more. And then it just won't even make any sense. What's that? Did you say something?
I'm mouthing sweet nothings to you.
What did you say about that? You were pointing at the podcast. I said
that you're looking nice. You kind of got me out. I'm all defensive now.
I actually no. You were pointing at something. I feel like I don't want to mess it up.
I don't know. I'm just thinking maybe we could record another one after if this one doesn't shit the bed.
Interesting. So you're saying we're
kind of like you did earlier today.
Do you think? Okay. Do you think the audience like Monken Holtzhausen? For some reason, it's got over 10 views. I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
Do you think it's just the Germany guy that's listening to it?
He could be. There's also someone from Dublin. Maybe they're brothers that have
someone from Dublin.
Yeah. Maybe they're European brethren that have decided to join us on our adventures.
Oh yeah. Did we talk about we have a Dublin listener too?
No, we didn't.
So we have So we broke it down on Anchor, which is the platform. I talked about it last time, but basically it breaks it down, blah, blah, blah. We have that one guy from Germany, it's a guy because we know it's between 28 and 34, it's a male. With the one guy from Germany, and we also have someone from Dublin too. And
it's actually really cool.
And then we have some other ones from the US, and we have in Canada, we've got Langley, Vancouver, and Abbotsford, I think is on there. There's 3 on there. But yeah, that's all on there too. So good places.
Can I ask you something?
Lay it on me.
Did you fart?
No, I didn't. Did you?
Yeah. Sorry. I thought I could get away with it.
Thought it was cider ranch, not cider shit. How bad was that joke? How bad was that joke?
I don't mind it. I think that self-deprecation is keen humor, and as he visibly cringes, but it's the truth. And the more you cringe, the more I win. So moving on from that,
we're still getting our feet wet.
We are still getting our feet wet, people. Please make sure that you listen to us as we push out more content. I don't know what to say. No.
Please bear with us.
Please bear with us.
We're still getting our wings.
People right now are going to be like, what the? Imagine someone tuning into this episode just right now and not understanding a word of what was said.
Well, the thing is, that is exactly what's going to happen. They're not going to understand. But
imagine naming a podcast Cider Ranch. But you know what? I love it.
I love it too. It's been a lot of fun so far. But let's. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think that was a good one. We're already nearing 20 minutes. I just want to tell people we're still getting our feet wet. No, I'm kidding. Regardless, we appreciate all of our listeners. Are you visibly? Oh, you're visibly upset. Explain to me why you're upset.
Stop calling me out. Okay. Yeah, I think we should wrap this one up before it gets a little too cringy. I think we'll make the next episode a little bit better because we're still getting our feet wet.
There it
and
is.
We're learning each and every day. Okay, every time we're showing our podcast to people, and the number one thing they keep saying is stop saying like, "Hey, we're still learning. We're still getting our feet wet."
So now it has to become a bigger joke.
Yeah, so that's the reason why we're saying it. And literally every person that brought it up said that. Oh, these are some things you guys could do better at. Oh, and this is consistently something that came up for everybody, which is kind of funny. So something to consider. Something to consider, baby.
Exactly. Everyone, thank you for listening in, and we will catch you on the next one.
Well, hold on. Why do you get to sign off? Why can't I do it?
It's my turn. You've been taking the spotlight the entire time.
Fuck you. I don't want you to do that.
I thought it was PG.
It ain't PG no more, baby.
We just raised the bar.
Yep. Do we have to change our thing on Anchor? Like, do we have to?
We might have to say that viewer discretion is advised.
We actually have to.
There's not viewers. They're listeners though.
We could re-record it and just edit it out, but we have to do the whole 21 minutes again. Can we do that entire episode again and just when the part where I drop the F-bomb, just not say it?
The simple answer, no.
Woo!